Alright, hi everyone. I welcome all of you uh, to this free Shiksha IELTS online classes again. So, today we are going to learn about plans, note, table, flowchart, summary, completion, all of that in particular. And majorly, we are going to focus on these two questions for today. Okay, maps and plans. So, this is what we are going to learn. Now let me read out the text which explains these, two very important kinds of questions from the listening module, and then gradually we'll be moving on to tips and strategies. So the IELTS listening test involves listening to the four recordings based on the academic and social context. There are 40 questions involved in the listening test, which needs to be completed in the duration of 30 minutes. The listening question types involved in the test are multiple choice, matching questions, plan, map, diagram labeling, form, note, table, flowchart, summary completion, and sentence completion. So, the IELTS listening map is the task where you need to label the map with the correct letter for the question by listening to the audio. Also, there will be questions where you need to label the unnamed area by hearing the recordings. The pattern of the map and plan labeling questions will be similar, where in the plan you need to label the building and in the map you're asked to map the town. So this is what basically happens in the map questions. Now, what are some of the tips? The tips would be repetitive, so I'm not going to explain you each and everything again. Of course, you can refer back to the previous videos, but I'm going to share with you very briefly the bold sentences which are written here so that you get an idea even if you're a first comer here on our video. So definitely you'll be able to understand what are the key features or key tips applied for maps and plans kind of questions. So first is instructions are the key. Of course, instructions are important, as I said before also. Now predict the answers before you actually write them down. And third is focus on the labeled parts. That means whatever has been labeled already, A, B, C in the map, focus on them as well so that you do not miss out on any not given information. Put yourself in that map or plan. So be with the speaker wherever the speaker is moving and heading towards, be it south, be it north, west, east, west, or east, south, or northwest. There will be certain things said like these. So do keep full, your vocabulary for the maps ready. Be ready with few words where you will need them in your map and labeling questions. So do look out for these kind of words and keep a very much concentration on them. So put yourself there on the map and you will be ready to go with this question. Focus on the answer, of course. Neglect the distractors. So there will be a lot of distractors in your listening paper, especially during the map plan questions. So do distract them. Then note taking, of course. Taking down notes is again very crucial. Transferring the answers, please do not be in a hurry or a haste. As I said, do not be in haste while transferring the answers from the question paper to the answer sheet. Learn synonyms. Very important. As I told you before also in many of my videos, that vocabulary plays a very indispensable role during your whole paper, not just in listening but in each and every module. So having a good level of vocabulary to sit in your IELTS exam is very important. IELTS listening map vocabulary, as I said, keep few words ready which you can memorize just before your exam, especially related to your maps and plans, because there are certain words which are particularly used in your maps and plans questions. So please do look out for them and revise them before you actually sit in your listening paper. For example, some of them I've already listed here for you so that it's easy for you to go through and you'll not have to Google and look out for them online. So at the bottom, at the top, on the left, on the right, on the far side, and then we have north, south, east and west, between, facing, slightly west of, heading east, just southeast of. So these words can be confusing that time, during that time when you're listening to the IELTS listening audio, that time it would be difficult because you're already under a pressure to do an exam. And then you'll have to focus on these kind of phrases. Although these look easy, these phrases and these words do look easy, but when you're in the pressure of the exam and there are lots of things going on already, then sometimes it might happen that you'll miss out on these, basic and easy words as well, and you'll not be able to understand, and it might get confusing and panicking for you in the exam. So of course you do not want that as an IELTS student. So please do learn, not even learn, that's a wrong word, sorry. Just memorize few of them. Just read and go through each and every word and phrase here, which I have listed down for you, so that even if any one of it comes in your exam and you hear it in the audio, it's not a new thing for you. You know what you're hearing, what you're listening to. You know the meaning of that. So that is what my motive is to give behind giving you all this, all these words. Now, this is what a map question would look like, and there are already few things which have been marked and written. For example, you are here, office. So A is office, you know that. So you cannot write A as an answer because it has already been marked. So this is what I meant when I told you in the tips that please do look out for the letters or the markings which have already been done in your map. And then there are a few things which have not been marked, which has to be marked by you, by the student. For example, I, J, K, E, F, D, C, G, and H. So B, all these are to be marked by you. And there is one more thing which has been marked here. For example, garden walks, right? So the speaker might say something like this, that when you're starting from the office, keep moving, towards your east or towards the garden walk area. So definitely you'll be moving towards B and then you'll be moving towards K. So the answer might be, between B and K. I'm just giving you an example. It's not the answer here, definitely. But yes, this is what I'm trying to say. Just focus on the things which have been marked, because that will gradually give you the idea what do you have to actually mark. And then this is the kind of question. This is the sample question. So write correct letter A to K next to questions 1 to 6. 1 to 6. So please do not write words as an answer. You have to label them as 1 to K, which you saw here in the map question, sample question. So just write A, K, B, C, D, E, all of that in front of 1 to 6. Okay. Reading instructions, as I said, is very important. And this particular map is related to walking tour of map of the National Botanical Garden. Okay. Now, guys, that was all from my side for maps and plans, because that was the class for today. I shall see you very soon with a fresh new topic. In fact, tomorrow we are starting with the writing module, and first task which I'll be taking down is report writing. That is your task one, writing for academic people. So this class for tomorrow's writing class would not be for that will not be for general training students. So just keep a lookout for that. That will be for your academic students. All right, guys, see you in the next class with the new topic. Till then, keep revising your IELTS and do not forget to subscribe and register with us. Thank you.